Year anniversary of 9/11 just days away, and the 1-year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina just behind us. People are spending a lot of time reflecting on the loss and what they've learned since those tragedies. A special mass was held in Yonkers tonight dedicated to these somber remembrances. News 12's Kelly Jelinski was there too.
A special mass in Yonkers. The faithful fill the pews at St. John the Baptist Church on Friday night.
It's very somber, and we pray for all the victims.
They're here to remember two sobering events: the 5-year anniversary of 9/11 and the 1-year anniversary of Hurricane Katrina.
To give hope, especially to our children affected by the events of 9/11.
Father Gerard Critch came up from Florida to deliver the memorial mass, and along with the special service, it was him many people came to hear.
We have a lot of faith in the Father here. He has a very special gift, so we know he's from Florida, and we come to see him whenever he's here.
And he have a lot of faith from God. That's why I come in close to him, talk to him.
Father Critch led prayers for the many who lost their lives in the tragedies and told a story to the children to help them understand death.
Okay, are you ready?
But he also spoke about hope and the good that can come from suffering, like acts of love and service.
It is in giving that we receive. We become instruments of peace because we're coming out of ourselves and helping others.
In Yonkers, Kelly Jelinski, News 12 Westchester.
And those people in Yonkers are joined by others across the Hudson Valley and the nation preparing themselves for the anniversary of 9/11 on Monday. And this weekend, Westchester's 109 victims will finally get a permanent memorial in the county. News 12's Suzanne Colucci takes us on the journey of the rising.
From the destruction, the death, and the despair of Ground Zero came a glimmer of hope. That hope ignited in upstate Beacon, New York at the Talix Art Foundry. Strength in steel, 109 steel beams, one for each victim from Westchester killed in the September 11th terror attacks. Fathers, daughters, husbands and wives. For Rosaline O'Neill, her only son, the inspiration for this.
It's beautiful, and I couldn't be happier.
It is called The Rising, Westchester County's own memorial to the 9/11 victims. In March, Rosaline and others who lost loved ones got a first look at the work in progress. For architect Frederick Schwartz, the concept was simple.
Honor the 109 magnificent lives lost and give the families a place that they could go and feel uplifting.
It's peaceful, gratifying. I just, I weep quite easily.
Rosaline has followed every step of the Rising's evolution. This summer, it arrived piece by piece here in Valhalla. First, the 40-foot base, then the crowning glory, a steel mast doubling the height of the memorial to 80 feet, rising into the sky.
We built these two things distinct from each other, and they came together beautifully, very graceful.
Family members chose this design out of dozens submitted by architects from all over the world. It all sits in what's called a circle of remembrance made up of granite stones, one for each of the victims.
We were all leaning toward this, but we had to look at the others. The others were very interesting and very good, but we all just loved this feeling of soaring, to the heavens.
Like the design, family members also weighed in on the location, calling this spot at the foot of the Kensico Dam in Valhalla the perfect place to come and remember.
This took me a long time to look at because it was taken just on Labor Day on 2001.
Rosaline's son, Sean O'Neill, worked in the North Tower as a trader for Cantor Fitzgerald. He had just gotten married the June before, and his wife gave birth after his death to a daughter he never met. Named Sean for her dad, her proud grandma recalls a recent trip the family made to see the Rising.
We stood in the middle, and my daughter-in-law said, "Oh, look, Sean, you can see the heaven," and you can from the inside. And Sean said, "I can see my daddy."
Here at a place built because of tragedy, now a place of peace to reflect and remember always.
A fitting tribute indeed. We look forward to seeing the memorial dedicated. News 12 will, of course, be there to cover the event on Sunday. Our special coverage remembering 9/11 5 years later begins with the rising ceremony Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. and continues on Monday, September 11th, with the moving ceremonies at Ground Zero beginning live at 8 a.m.
Now, News 12.